This is Kieran Race, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I am live with Tales Iron, which I'm quite enjoying. Honestly, I shouldn't even let you up here because you fucking scratched me, Echo, but you know, I can't say no to women that abuse me.
With the path to Longtail Village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge. With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there.
We talked about this, Cat.
Builders could start their repairs in safety. The Crimson Fort would soon be able to welcome visitors again. His brother Chef was glad to be home, but the smith was still missing. The chef believed he might have also been captured. Maybe the elder knew where. The village had already started repairs. It would soon be as if the frogs had never come. The guard captain, who had recovered, had spread word of the king's rescue of the elders. To show their gratitude, the villagers would help rebuild the rat fort. Not so lucky this time. The elder hadn't seen the frogs with the smith, but maybe the ever-vigilant rangers had seen where the frogs had gone. Young Robin had been headed to the ranger's lodge. Maybe Reggie could ask there. Rotting corpses always bring pests. If the grubs get beyond the farm, they'd be everywhere soon. The sewers. His royal ancestors had lifted rats from such places. No rat had dwelt here for years.
God damn it.
The ranger needed help. Reggie hoped his bow would last the fight.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I've never used the axes before.
The head ranger saw the smith taken to the tower by the foul Swamp Slayer clan. But the frogs had barricaded the path. Only a heavy two-handed axe would shatter it.
Oh, hey, shortcut back where I came from. That's cool. Shit, I died. Oh well. Okay, it's a dead end. Fuck them. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Nothing like the feel of an axe smashing through tough wood. Reggie wondered if it would do the same to frog shields. And frog skulls.
Oh, shit.
The ranger was excited to help the king. An unforgettable tale to tell his children one day. The smith's hammer. He would never have dropped it willingly. Reggie was grateful for his help. He needed to get to his brother as fast as possible. Would he find him still alive in the tower?
Blocka blocka, that's funny. Fuck! Alright, motherfuckers. Fuck! Alright, motherfuckers.
Alright.
The ranger was excited to help the king. An unforgettable tale to tell his children one day. The smith's hammer. He would never have dropped it willingly. Reggie was grateful for his help. He needed to get to his brother as fast as possible. Would he find him still alive in the tower?
enemies give me ability to Oh, shit.
The smith was alive, but the key to his freedom was held by Blocky Magoo, merciless leader of the Swamp Slayers. He squatted atop the tower, croaking orders to his clan. The village would soon be a ruin, and the frog spawn would feast on the dead.
Oh my god. Last ones. Oh my fucking god. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. What a bitch. Fuck! So close! What a whore! Really, bro? Are you kidding me with that shit? Let's try using this on that fucker. Fucking die,
The
bro!
corpse of Blocky Magoo lay lifeless on the floor. He had croaked his last orders. Free of his chains, the smith would return to the Crimson Fort. The ranger would return to the lodge to begin to rebuild his guild. The young king thought he best check in on them both. Poison. Applied to any blade, it could affect enemies of any size, giving Reggie a much-needed advantage.
Oh, that's cool.
Was there no place the grubs would not infest? Even the sewers were overrun. Any more of them in the kingdom would stink like the Froglands. The young ranger warned the king what he was about to walk into. Grubs like these were not to be underestimated. The grubs were gone, and the stench was contained. More grubs in the sewers. Reggie looked forward to a day when being king didn't involve so much time in sewers. ranger thanked Reggie for needed help. This infestation was of a size he'd never seen before.
Oh my god, what a bitch.
The young king hoped that was the last of them, and that the smell would wash off his armor.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. I might as well make sure I've done all the side quests. Okay, yep, done them.
The village might still be smoldering in places, but that wasn't enough to stop a hardened business rat like the shopkeeper from selling his goods. The guard captain asked the young king to join him in the trial ground. There was something he needed to see.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.
Monument to honor his father, King Rattus. He would grieve after his kingdom was safe.
Fucking bug bitches! Get fucked!
A crossbow of finest hardwood. A weapon fit for a king.
Sweet! Really, bro?
Okay, you're gonna get me killed. I love you. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'll beat you.
The chef wanted the renovations to start with the kitchen, as rebuilding a fort is hungry work. Apparently, also expensive work. In the golden age of Reggie's kingdom, he would invent taxation. But for now, he needed to complete quests for the Elder Rat to put coin in the royal coffers.
Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, black kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Damn cat going wild. Meow, meow, meow. That's my paw echo. There's a shopkeeper. Get the paw. It's my paw. Wubba lubba dub dub. Wubba dub dub. Bubba. You did a cutie echo. I love you.
A scouting party of frogs, out searching for any weaknesses in the village defenses. This needed to be dealt with, and quickly. Robin had been tracking this warband of frogs for some time. They were becoming quite the team in dealing with pond scum.
Get a ball. I'm gonna get a ball. Actually, you know what? It's time, Echo. It's time to enact the tax.
Robin had been tracking this warband of frogs for some time. They were becoming quite the team in dealing with pond scum.
Alright. Alright, you motherfuckers. You better see some fucking frog beat down, Echo.
Robin had been tracking this warband of frogs for some time. They were becoming quite the team in dealing with pond scum.
Oh my god. fuck.
scouting party had been dispatched, and the village was once again safe from the terror of frogs. For now.
Bow, bow. Oh, man. Lock. Oh, boy. Let's have to keep going. And now I should be good to go.
The woodcutter had a wheel. He was willing to part with it for a price.
Now I'm full up on healing and supply, so I can return to the castle and construct the kitchen. Oh, hey, it's good to see you, man. I actually really think you dig this game, dude. It's one of those games with my backlogs I've been trying to get to. You play like an anthropomorphic rat called Reggie. He's trying to take back his kingdom from frogs. And it's got really heavy, weighty combat. Like fucking brutal. And it's narrated... I don't know if it's Australian. It's narrated by the guy who plays Geralt in the Witcher games. He has a very cool voice. And they even based it off their real rats. Like in the menu, you can see all the rats that they had that died. You know, because rats don't live very long, so they just died of old age while they're making the game. But you can see down there that that's the rat they based the main game rat off of, Reggie. And I got it on sale a while back for real cheap, and it's been in my backlog, and I decided to play it, and I've honestly been, like, I expected to play it a little bit, and I've been playing it a lot. I actually think it's really fucking good, and there's a sequel that I'm actually probably going to get now. Well, not right now, but, you know, down the line, because I actually think this game is that good. And the combat is incredibly weighty. It feels kind of slowish at first, but when you get into it, it's really satisfying. And I mean, it's fucking brutal. So there's kind of like this juxtaposition of these like cute-looking animals just fucking stabbing somebody in the face.
Battling frog scum was hungry work. If he could find more ingredients, the chef might make him a feast fit for a king.
Yeah, I saw that. Ooh, that's a nice sword.
The smith must have heard from the chef that Reggie was made of gold. But his cause of rebuilding the army was necessary if the frog clans dared return. More grubs in the miners' basement. Big enough to keep the miners from the tools they need to work. The kingdom needed the miners to find iron to arm its soldiers with no delay.
And the side quests in this game are actually worth doing, so... It's also a pretty reasonable platinum, just basically do everything.
The grubs were in the basement, and so were the miners' tools. The mine was at a standstill until they were dealt with.
Ooh, shit. And it's kind of interesting because instead of choosing between one-handed and two-handed, one-handed weapons are R1 and two-handed weapons are R2. And then you have a bow and arrow, so there's like actually a lot more layers to it than you might think. And it's got kind of like a color-coded system. If it's red, it means you need to dodge. If it's yellow, it means parry. If it's white, it means just hold up your shield. You have to pay attention. And I like the art style a lot.
The grubs were dead, and the miners could collect their tools. They swore to work day and night until the kingdom's iron needs were met.
Oh shit, a big greatsword. Fuck yeah. I like that. It's great that you platinum Sleeping Dogs, man. I need to one of these days. So what's next on the list, man? My friend Peppa Pig.
Another bug hunt. At least these ones kept their distance.
Oh man, they're releasing a new Peppa Pig game. I meant to troll stuff and tell them about that. I'm guessing you played the original version or the PS4 version. No, it's a game called Peppa Pig World. Or some fucking shit like that.
Just when Reggie thought he was done, Robin arrived to tell him he'd found another nest.
I mean, it's simple. This game is kind of simple, but it's just satisfying, you know? It doesn't do anything revolutionary, just does what it does really well. And you can tell that this game is made by a lot of people who, with love, you know? That they cared about what they were making.
The mozzie nest was packed with eggs. Robin hoped they'd survive to tell the story, as no doubt it'd be a fine one.
It's also a pretty hard game. If you're not paying attention to what you do, you can die, but it does have an IGN Games Journalist mode, otherwise known as Easy Mode.
His kingdom was being rebuilt on dead bugs.
Dude, man, I'm gonna be such a dick. If I ever make a game, I will no shit call my easy mode IGN Games Journalist mode. Yeah. Or maybe just call it Games Journalist mode just to be fucking a dick to all of them, because IGN is far from the only shit one.
More mozzies. These ones slammed the floor with such power it made the whole room shake.
And earlier you were talking about DLC, a deadline for DLC. No, I'm talking about the base game. I'm talking about DMC4. In the first half of DMC4, you play as Nero. In the second half of DMC4, you play as Dante. The only problem is they ran out of time. So rather than Dante having unique levels, which was the plan, most of Dante's levels are just running through the same areas that you ran through in Nero, in reverse. And honestly, that right there is probably the main thing that holds DMC4 back from true greatness. Because it's a fantastic game. And I will say this. Dante and his shit actually is the kind of the saving grace. Because he controls completely differently than Nero in every way, and because he has like a full DMC weapon kit, but he's only in like half the game, and not even half the game, because in the final missions you play as Nero, they put all of his weapons into a very small chunk of the game. So just about every mission that you play as Dante, you're getting a new weapon or a new tool. So the fact that you play completely differently as Dante, and then they're consistently throwing you new tools every mission, a new weapon, a new gun, is just about the only thing that saves the second act retread, because you may be going back through the same areas, but at least you're doing it with new moves and abilities. So it's not a complete waste. And at the very end of Dante's campaign, he does get some new levels that are really cool, like that were made just for him. Because, like, up until that point, you're just going back through the same areas. At the end of Dante's campaign in 4, you revisit the place from the beginning of the game, but you see new areas. And you could tell that was like the one area of the game that wasn't rushed. And they've confirmed it. The leader of DMC, director of DMC said, yeah, we were rushed, we didn't have time. We were supposed to do original levels for Dante. And honestly, like I said, DMC 4 would probably be the fanbase's favorite game if that second half shit hadn't happened. And now I don't even know if we're gonna have, I don't even know where we're gonna get a fucking sequel. DMC 5 was fantastic. I think it's overall probably the best game in the series. Yeah, they could have. I think DMC 5 is overall the best game in the series. It's open for debate, but to me it's the best game. You know, and it was the best-selling DMC game. By far, it became the best-selling DMC game ever. So I thought for sure we'd get a sequel, but now the guy who made pretty much all the DMC games has left Capcom. And he's still working with Capcom, but he's working on a sequel to Okami, which I'm glad for. Okami's really cool. But he just started working on that, and work on DMC 6 couldn't even start to begin with him until that's over. So it's already been, 6 years. 2019. March of 2019 is when DMC 5 came out. So it's already been 6 fucking years since we got a DMC game, and God knows how long. So we're looking at like a decade wait between games, and I'm just tired of it, man. Honestly. It seems like in the gaming industry, you're either getting yearly fucking releases, or it takes 15 years to get a new game. Like, is there just like a fucking middle ground, man?
With all the Mozzies dead, Reggie wondered where they kept coming from.
I thought they were, but now I don't fucking know, man. DMC 5, without spoiling it for you, ends on a very unfinished note, with a clear room for more games. I mean, it's not like a unfinished. I'm saying that it deliberately leaves room open for more. It's not like an ending. So it kind of seems like that was the goal, was to do more, but now with the guy leaving and, you know, fucking working on Okami as an independent contractor, we don't know. Like, the fate of the series is in fucking limbo, which is insane because the series is so loved and it's doing well. But then again, from what I heard, the DMC show is good. I need to watch that. And it did really well to the point where it's already been renewed. Like, it was out less than 3 or 4 days, and it got renewed for season 2, so it did really well. Like, your show has to do really well for Netflix to renew you that quickly. Maybe with the excitement for DMC and all that, Capcom could see that and fast-track DMC 6. Oh, shit. There's a lot of publicity around DMC because of the anime. Who knows? Oh, yeah, and I meant to tell you, I totally forgot, and then we just didn't speak of it. The Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, it's been confirmed that's coming to other platforms. It's going to be a timed exclusive for an undisclosed period of time, and then it's going to come to other platforms. And I'm hoping they don't make people buy the game again, because that would have upset me. Because, remember, the games are already... Zero is already on all the platforms that it would come to. You know what I mean? So, if they try to make people buy it full price, that would be really shitty. I would be fine with an upgrade fee. You know, $10, $20, I think would be fair, because you're getting the English dub, and it's adding new missions and new story. But rebuying the whole game, I don't think would be cool. Yeah, DLC, yeah. Then again, if they did bring it, they would probably do a native PS5 and Series X version that could throw in all kinds of bells and whistles. So who knows? We'll just have to see. I just hope they don't try to make people rebuy the whole thing. And not just that, but Yakuza is really fucking weird about it, because sometimes they'll be really good about next-gen versions, and the other times they won't. They, Yakuza 7 free upgrade to next-gen, even though the next-gen version came out after the game released. You know? So it's like it came out on PS4 first, and then I think 2 months later it came to PS5. Lost Judgment, free upgrade, Like a Dragon Ishin, but then the original Judgment got a next-gen version, and they wanted you to buy the whole fucking thing. Again, full price. So like they're weirdly inconsistent about that shit. So it could be, you know, I could see it going either way, and being a small DLC or, you know. And you know, in all fairness, I would not be upset with them charging a fee. Because, especially making an English dub, that shit is not cheap. They said a full English dub, so it sounds like everything. All the side quests, all the main quests, every conversation. Every conversation will be dubbed. And if you know anything about Yakuza, they're fucking huge. So, making a new English dub is not something that would be done cheaply. It would take a lot of work. And casting, because obviously they never casted those characters. I mean, obviously they had the casting for the main characters, but there's a lot of supporting characters in Yakuza 0 that never had English actors that they've got to find. So it's a lot more work. So, you know, charging some money for that after all the work put into an English dub, especially so many years later, because, what was it, like 2016 when fucking Yakuza 0 came out? In Japan, I think it was early 2017 in the States. You know, so I don't care about them doing an upgrade. Just don't make us buy the whole game over again, because that would just be lame. You know what I mean? Some people don't want to pay at all for an upgrade. I'm fine with paying a fee for an upgrade if it's giving you new content, just not the whole fucking thing. Also, I guess we're going to see sometime soon about that Project Century. You know, the new series that actually is kind of considerably different from Yakuza. Because it's considerably more bloody. It's set in World War One. So that they announced that for this year. No idea. I'm guessing. We haven't heard anything yet. It's probably going to be the second half of this year, but that's supposed to come out this year. I'm kind of actually looking forward to that. Because World War One, Japan is a very, very unexplored period in gaming. I can't think of a single game that was set in World War One in Japan.
Now the smith.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you.
His brother could maybe do something with all those blueprints Reggie had collected.
Hey, like a battle crown. That's cool. Sweet. I can use the smithy and craft some shit now.
Noise. Okay, so when you get a blueprint, it just puts you through like a fixed list of his items. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but not really a problem. Let me see. I honestly don't know. I wish I did. I did not play the series that much, or the Force Unleashed 2 that much. I was kind of really fucking upset about it. That's that's a cool outfit. Besides, I think the Force Unleashed 2 is nowhere near as good as the original game. It's a fucking huge downgrade in like every conceivable way. The story isn't as good. The characters aren't as good. The fucking force powers are reduced. The settings aren't as good. Like, I think it's just kind of a shit. Like it's a decent game, but it is just a huge fucking disappointment compared to the original. So. And I had really, really genuinely loved The Force Unleashed so much that I was so looking forward. I was like counting the days of Force Unleashed 2, and it honestly just, it was so disappointing to me that it just left a nasty taste in my mouth. And then Alex is bitching about fucking, oh, my enemies 2 levels above me are killing me. Yeah, that's why you do quests your level, dog. There's plenty. I won't abide fucking origin slander in this house.
Now the chef had a new kitchen. He promised to finally feed Reggie like a king. No more stale cheese. The village shopkeepers might have the bread, milk, and mushrooms he wanted, if some rat would kindly fetch them. Reggie remembered a time when kings sent their subjects on errands, and not the other way around. If the king wanted milk, he'd have to go to the source, the farm.
Origins I'm not sure if Origins is my favorite game in the series, but it's pretty fucking close, honestly.
These pups had lost a toy when hiding from the frogs. It might be the smallest of casualties, but the king would look for it all the same. The pups were overjoyed to have their toy back. Reggie told them it was the bravest teddy in all ratdom. The trader's wagon had lost a wheel. He promised a fine reward for a swift replacement. The wagon restored, the trader could sell his famous bug brittle once more.
What the fuck is that? Oh shit, oh no, okay, that's a good bug then. Okay. We're gonna have to kill that guy for a second. Okay, that's where they get their milk from. That's super gross.
A cow grub, the farmer's pride and joy. Not pretty, but it had quality milk.
Well, it's supposed to be healthier than the milk Stealth gets from Tyrone. Although Tyrone's milk has a lot of vitamin D.
The king had forgotten to dispose of the corpse of Blocky Magoo. Even dead frogs bring trouble. Grubs. Robin had brought news that a vicious nest of grubs had moved into the tower. No one knew what had brought them there. Reggie swore to find out himself.
We gotta be careful though, dude. Can you imagine Steph seeing that? Like, oh hey, I meet the newest guy in the group, Tyrone. You know, Steph would shit his pants, man. Echo, I regret to inform you, I can't see through you. I can't see through you, cat. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, Max. I'm just gonna switch games real quick. Whoever's watching like